can't wait. We've had a great week in Darwin. Boys played really well, really exciting cricket. So we're very much looking forward to this opportunity to play the Champions League. Darwin was fantastic. We had a great bunch of young guys. The energy in the field. I think we had 5 run-outs in the last 2 games, which just goes to show the fielding was brilliant. Some of the hitting was exciting, and some of our bowlers did a great job. The old fella did okay here, bowled. So we've got a couple of old fellas and lots of really young guys. So it's very, very exciting, not just for this tournament, but for the future going ahead. We'd probably be the biggest underdog in the tournament, I reckon. We've probably lost 5 or 6 of our marquee players, if you like, but we've got some amazing kids, so it's a long ride for Western Australian cricket. If we can keep giving them some experience and keep building this really strong team that we're looking to develop, that'll be a success. If you look at the 4 top IPL teams that we're playing against, there's some serious talent and some serious experience in them. We go in with a very, very young team. We've got a few season pros. We've got a lot of really young players as well. So, like all sports, depending on injuries and depending who you can put on the park with Australian selections. But we're positive. We're still going to try and win this Champions League, but we know that we're going to be up against it. No fear. I think that was the message in Darwin. Just no fear, and also they're playing. These kids are growing up together, so they play a lot of under-19 cricket together. They're Australian under-19s, and they love playing with each other. So the energy in the group, and I know they feed off some of our experienced players. So if we can play with no fear and keep doing it with that in that team, one professional advantage we've got is that we've got a really closely knit team. Some of the IPL teams just come together every now and then. We've got a really close knit team. You can just feel it. I'm sure Hoggy felt it last week. He hasn't been around a lot this winter, but we're building up a really strong team spirit, and I think that'll give us a big advantage in India.
I think it's leadership coming from the top. Justin's a very experienced player. He's been around WA cricket and Australian cricket for a long time. And when he says, boys, we've got to go out and work hard, they've got full respect from Justin Langer. He's been there, he's done it, they've seen him work hard. And you know, someone who's worked hard, showing the work experience from the front, no one can say, no, well, I can't do it. So they all step up, and everyone pulls. You've got the wink link. Everyone pulls the wink link along, and the best thing that I've seen this year, Ashton Agar has had his opportunity playing for Australia. Michael Beer could have been on that trip, but he got injured. And Berry's lost a lot of weight. It's the fittest I've ever seen Berry, but he's down there out training, helping Ashton Agar. And you know, two players that are vying probably for the same spot. If you've got that in your squad, you're going forward.
Well, that's the advantage we've got, particularly playing in India as well, not just in 2020 cricket, but in India, to have 4 options, and 2 of those are, I'd say, spinning all-rounders. Ashton Agar opened the batting and batted 3 for us last week in Darwin and batted magnificently well, very exciting. And Ashton Turner's the same. He could bat anywhere in the batting order, particularly in 2020 cricket. So it gives us great depth to be able to have those guys available. They might all play in India. We're working through the Champions League at the moment to work out our replacements. That's going to be a process. It's going to have to be a quick process. But he's unfortunately out of the Champions League. Yeah, it's a huge blow for Shaun Marsh. I mean, trends, I always look at trends, and it's worrying that he and Mitch as well are having these hamstring problems. So again, that's an ongoing process. There's been a lot of communication over the last 24 hours with Cricket Australia and with the WACA on how we can do our very best to ensure it doesn't keep happening, because it's a blow for him, but it's also a blow for Australian cricket and Western Australian cricket. We've got a really strong foundation here. You know, I've talked a lot about those principles that we've taken forward since day one. We've also got a new great sponsor at the WACA, so there's new responsibilities, and you know, if we work hard and we're honest with each other, we celebrate success when we have it, and we respect the past and the lessons you learn from the past, then hopefully we'll earn some respect back. So if we have that strong foundation and the boys can live it, not just talk it, and that's why you start to feel the buzz around the place, and there is a huge buzz around the WACA at the moment.